Today is the day. Tens of thousands of Atlanta Public School students are now back in the classroom, and a new school year means new goals and new challenges, including the up and away policy, which requires students to keep cell phones and other personal electronic devices off and out of sight unless approved by school staff members. 11 Alive's Aisha Howard sat down with the district superintendent, Dr. Brian Johnson, to get a closer look at the plans he has in store.
I have the distinct pleasure of sitting down with Superintendent Dr. Brian Johnson as we get ready to get things rolling. All right, Dr. Johnson, so glad to have you here with us. Let's just jump right into it. The biggest topic of all this year, up and away. Are you ready to implement up and away, having students to put away all of their electronic devices in order to reduce distraction in the classroom?
First of all, I speak as a father, as well as a superintendent. I have a unique lens of having a middle schooler in Atlanta Public Schools. And look, we know that our students really enjoy their devices. And so what we're saying is simply, don't stop enjoying your devices. We want you just to plug into learning. And so it's really important to us to make sure that our students maximize the opportunity they have to be in front of great teachers.
How are you guys approaching the conflict that this is surely going to present?
In situations where students need to access a parent or need to make a call, we're going to make every, I'm sure Schools Confident will make every effort to ensure that their students and their parents are able to be reached. So we're committed to that. But our focus is learning. We're here for student achievement. We're unapologetic about that. And we look forward to working together with parents and with students to make sure that the year is a success.
I want to say congratulations on the contract extension. As you set forth for another term per se, what are your top priorities right now for those 50,000 students and their parents?
It will be leaned into literacy, will be leaned into math, will be leaned into college and career readiness. We also know that it's important to ensure that we operate as efficiently and effectively as possible. And there's some challenging decisions on the horizon as we look at doing that. We overcame a $100 million budget deficit this last budget cycle.
We've talked about all of these shootings that in turn resulted in homicides in our community, and so many children were involved. And I said, man, there are going to be a lot of students returning to school who experience the loss of their friends or loved ones. How is APS prepared to handle the mental health and the holistic well-being of students?
Yeah, so we can't do it alone. One of the other things we say in our strategic plan is our responsibility is shared. We're meeting with the city and the DA and the police chief and our police department and really trying to get our arms around the things that have transpired during the course of the summer in preparation.
What would be your message to teachers and students as they get ready to start the new school year?
So let's not miss this moment to learn. I know that it may be without a cell phone, but I promise you, you won't miss a beat. You'll stay plugged in. You got a new Chromebook coming to you, and so we're offsetting it. But you know, for students, let's lean into the learning.
Aisha Howard, 11 Alive News.
Important conversation, and this is just a small piece of it. Dr. Johnson does a deep dive into school safety, AI in the classroom, and changes families could see. You can stream the full interview on 11 Alive Plus. Just ahead to our news section there.